As most of you guys know, we got UFC 321 tomorrow afternoon in Abu Dhabi. A freaking stacked card, but the main fight I'm looking forward to is that heavyweight main event, Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. Two of the most technical and explosive heavyweights in the division. And of course, the day before, something crazy has to happen or be said, and it comes out from no other than Andy Aspinall. Roll the clip.
But you wanted a boxing champion.
Boxing for sure. The money is
More money. Yeah.
more money. Why not?
Would that be an outcome for him? No.
There's 3 more fights on the contract now,
Okay.
and I don't want to sign a new contract. We only ever think one fight. Cyril, win, lose, next fight.
I'm excited to say Andy told me Tom will be a boxing champion by 2028.
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the club. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. If not, give this video a like so other people see it. But let's dive right into it. This is insane. This is a nuke that his dad just dropped. And I mean, it's not a bad take, you know? Now, we got to add some context to this, all right? Tom's dad has been his trainer his entire career, 20 years, and honestly, very successful. Now, we have to keep in mind that this isn't a new take. This isn't, Tom's not brand new to boxing. Tom is 9-0 in the amateurs and 1-0 as a pro. Now, that pro bout came back in 2017. I watched the clip. It's all right. He's very green. But obviously he has improved a shit ton since then, all right? Now, and he doesn't just have great striking in MMA. He has great striking in boxing as well. He has a great foundation. Now, in the UFC, he's so successful because he also has a rugby background. Now, obviously in traditional boxing, that's not gonna go well, but this isn't a bad take. Now, and who knows Tom better than anybody than his dad? Now, let's think about this, all right? If it was UFC versus boxing versus like landscape wise, okay? The heavyweight division in the UFC is not that great. I mean, take away that there are no stars right now in the UFC heavyweight division. We got Cyril Gane at 1. We got Volkov at 2. He's getting older. Sergey Pavlovich, however you say his name. Curtis Blades, Waldo Spivak, Derek Lewis. I mean, Tai Tuivasa is ranked 11. And by the time he fights, it's going to be 2 years he's been absent. And it's like, what are we doing? So, I mean, I can see why Tom would want to leave. Because now that John has officially ducked him and that fight's not happening, unless Dana pulls a rabbit out of his ass and puts it on the White House card, which I don't think is going to happen. I think we're getting John Jones versus Alex Pereira. Called that my last vid. Come holler at me if it doesn't happen. You can tell me I don't know what I'm talking about. But anyways, nonetheless. And with how Francis Ngannou has kind of transitioned into boxing, although still such a small sample size, I think we literally don't even know how good he is because he put on that great performance with Tyson, where I personally think he won, and then he got his soul snatched by Anthony Joshua. But we're not going to talk about that. I think Tom has a way better boxing foundation than Francis Ngannou, so I don't think that's a totally fair comparison, besides them both being massive and former UFC champions, Tom current. And look at these, look at the boxing. Look at these rankings. These are straight monsters. Monsters. I mean, we go all the way down. I think he could fare well against Lawrence Okolie, because Lawrence Okolie is not a natural heavyweight, and Tom, is. And I think with the foundation he has, that could potentially be, I think, a Turkey Al-Sheikh versus Tyson Fury type fight. Not Turkey versus Tyson. Aspinall versus Tyson, with Turkey putting it on. I think that would be massive. Both from the UK. I think Tyson probably has a bigger audience than Tom, but Tom's YouTube channel is growing and he's becoming a star as well. So I actually don't know if I go off of that too much, but that would be insane. I think if Tom did go, I don't think he goes the Francis route. And I don't think he starts all the way at the bottom either. Even Lawrence Okolie's ranked 22nd. So, you could go pretty far down that list right here. And, I think it could be, pretty competitive, if I dare say. Now, I think as high as you go would probably be Joe Joyce. I think even then that would still be a really tough fight. And I mean, from Andy's perspective, it's about the longevity and opportunity. I mean, they're both about the money. They both want bigger paydays. They both are aware of that, they're significantly paid. I mean, Tom is significantly paid less than John Jones, Alex Pereira. I don't even think he's in the top percentile. He's probably in the tier below. But in boxing, especially if he did a mega fight with Turkey, that payday would triple. And I mean, right now, that kind of seems like what they want. And let's keep in mind, Tom is dominated in MMA. He had that freak accident with his knee against Curtis Blades. But other than that, pure domination. And I mean, if he transitioned to boxing right now, since he's still, in his prime, that could honestly make his career a little bit longer. Look at some of these older guys in the UFC. I mean, Derek Lewis is totally fine with fighting trash cans. And this used to be one of the top guys. Volkov is still trying his best. And I mean, with the current division now, I mean, I think he beat Cyril Gane. I don't even think Cyril should be in this title fight right now. But nonetheless, that's a different video for a different day. But I think this move would be great. I think Tom should go. They got 3 more fights on the contract, so 2 more after this, after tomorrow. And I mean, I could see them maybe having 1 more defense and then them trying to get out of it. Because there's nobody. There's nobody. And the only real prospect right now is not even in the UFC. Gable Stevenson is probably their biggest name that is outside the UFC. And we have no idea what that guy's going to do. He has his Dirty Boxing debut coming up October 30th, I believe, here in Nashville. He did have his one MMA fight a month or 2 ago. He won that first round ground and pound. I guess, if the striking looks decent, I think he could slingshot his way into the UFC and, get a fight or 2 and then be ranked. Probably get the Bo Nickel treatment, Anyways, that's what I think. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. And I will see you guys after the fight tomorrow. Deuce.